Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We're back again. Storm here.
Mom here. Hi.
Here. So we're watching a new show today, ladies. Iron Fist.
Hey.
Iron Fist. So I don't know anything about this character. I'm guessing he's going to have superpowers. Any idea?
Striker.
No idea.
With the
He did have a kind of Iron Fist, you know, so maybe we'll see some Luke Cage action in this. I have no idea. So we are all blind to this. We're following in release order. And I know there's mixed feelings, same as Luke Cage. We really enjoyed that series as well. What would you say is your favorite Marvel series so far, not including Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? I'm going to keep that separate since we're watching that separately from this.
Jessica. It just creeped me out with Kilgrave so much.
Yeah, that was really
It
good.
really was prolonging, but
How
like
about you, Mom?
Jessica.
I like Luke Cage.
Yeah.
I do.
I think Luke Cage is awesome too, yeah. I want to always even it up and say something else, but I'm always honest anyways, but I go between Daredevil and Jessica Jones as my favorite. I do like Luke Cage, the character himself, but he was also Jessica Jones, so that was a lot more fun seeing both of those characters in that, but Kilgrave really stood out to me. I thought he was a great villain. I love Fisk because I love Spider-Man for one thing. Like I grew up with that, and I just loved the Spider-Man cartoons growing up. And so right when I knew Fisk was in that one, I was like, "Oh my god, this is so cool! Maybe we'll see Spider-Man or whatever." But I do like Daredevil. I think Fisk is an interesting bad guy. Luke Cage, besides Stokes, and now with Mama Mabel, I'm calling her that again, but I like Mariah. So she's a really interesting bad guy. But my favorite bad guy was Kilgrave, as much as I hated him. Like,
he was really.
We
all hated him.
Yes, that really unraveled us.
So.
That's right.
Hero-wise, so it's hard to say what show I like most, but like Jessica Jones, like that really stood out to me and freaked the crap out of me. But I'm guessing if I had to pick a show, I want to say Daredevil was my favorite show. But Jessica Jones disturbed me more, just with Kilgrave. But I do like her story. It's a lot darker, and having Luke Cage in the mix, probably not anymore, but like in the mix with that, like was really cool. So I'm going to say Daredevil was my favorite show so far in this lineup. And Jessica Jones is a close second, then Luke Cage, just because of, the bad guy. Just feels that. But Iron Fist, we'll see. So we'll form our own opinion. Again, I know that a lot of people really didn't want us watching this one, but I want to give it a chance. We'll go in with low expectations and go from there. It might be actually really good.
All right, let's see.
And then I think Defenders, I'm really not sure. I have to check that again. I think Defenders is after this one, the lineup. So there's always a new show. There's all these shows that are like, oh, well, maybe we'll go back to Luke Cage. Maybe we'll go back to Daredevil or Jessica Jones soon. And we love those shows. And it's so funny because once we're established, once we know what's going to happen, because we always have so many questions when we first start a show. We're like, okay, well, we'll find out. And then we start to really like these characters and get invested. And we're like, oh, we're doing Luke Cage now. Like Daredevil now. Tear our hearts out because I'm like, no, I want to know more. And we already saw 2 seasons of that. And anywho, guys, we're excited to watch this, and we like watching the lineups. Shall we just get into it and we'll talk after?
All right, yes.
Iron Fist. So we're just going to say he has power in his fist, right? I guess we're all going to literally just take it like
beware.
that. Superpowers, I don't know. Maybe a suit. Maybe it'll be like Iron Man or something.
Magneto.
Yeah, I want to see some X-Men action mixed in with this. We might get that soon. That's been a long time coming, that we were hoping for. Snow Gives Way, 101. It's like smudging ink.
Well, sounds like Stranger Things.
It does a little bit. Maybe he's in the upside down. I got nothing from that. He's an excellent fighter made out of ink.
Barefoot. Okay.
Building. Sell it and buy some shoes.
Yeah. Just walking in the city barefoot, yuck.
Yeah. Maybe he went to go explore.
I ride my skateboard around here.
Like Batman.
Someone will be right out to see you.
Oh,
it's called security.
Yeah, exactly.
I was going to say, I think so.
Well, like everything's new. Like where was he?
That's right, look at them.
Machines.
Let's go. You don't belong here.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. That's what happened.
Guys, just call Harold. You're out of here.
Here's my dad, like Elf. He knew he was gonna do cool moves.
Okay.
Ooh, it's like a dance. He was actually quite gentle with them. He didn't punch. He just did airbending techniques.
I'm sure she's calling the cops at this point.
Jeez. Oh boy.
Huh.
I can't get in.
Can I have that? Ooh, he's gonna think,
Ooh.
oh, cop in a field. That's what she's gonna think. Oh, what are we gonna do there? Too much has changed.
Ward? It's Danny. Danny Rand.
I'm sorry, but I'm calling security.
This is so weird.
Wait, no, it's me. Look, I know it
I'm
sounds
sure
crazy, but
security
let
already
me just
knows.
talk to your dad, okay?
Why isn't anyone picking up? Can you get security up here?
Yeah, I knocked them all out.
Oh, jeez.
He died of cancer 12 years ago.
Wow.
He's been gone one time.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Now she's scared. Ooh, see? Yeah, he's gonna be exiled.
Last chance, buddy.
Ward, wait.
Oh, I see a big window.
Another ward.
Yeah, I was thinking ward. There's another ward.
Okay.
There's something about him that looks like Keanu Reeves a little bit. I hope no one gets offended by that, but there's something in his face. Maybe he can time jump or something.
Oops, he's going back.
Is he trying to go to his home? Probably.
Yeah. I love
Yeah,
trying
I
to
guess so.
take in the world and be like, what's going on?
Oh, Danny, Mom and Dad. Maybe he had amnesia all these years. Who knows?
He's still.
I'm spewing all kinds of guesses out. I'm like,
Nice.
time jumping. I was just gonna do that.
Look at that.
Don't mind me!
Oh my gosh.
He can leap really freaking high. Look at that. Super old dog. Aw. That's that Rottweiler.
That's super old dog. Oh, he's happy.
Instincts. He knows he's gentle. Oh, wow.
Yeah, see.
He's connecting. Hug me.
It does. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Dad says rules are for pussies. Danny's been kind of a problem.
Ah,
Oh my god.
speak up for him, Joy.
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
Ooh.
Hi.
Surprise.
That would be so scary to see that.
Oh yeah.
I found my sister living in Florida.
Huh?
Called her up. She's still a bitch.
Oh, she's, aw.
You're living in my house.
This is my house now.
Yeah.
No.
It seems that way.
Sorry, buddy.
Uh-oh. Wahoo!
Oh my gosh.
Ah, just another day in Manhattan.
So it looks like he has some kind of martial arts or something.
Yeah, he has something there
Some
going on.
spiritual.
Ooh. Ooh, is he summoning an
Ooh.
eagle?
Ooh.
What kind of bird is that? Anyone seeing this is gonna be like, what? Oh, he's getting
Oh
money.
my gosh. Wow.
It's definitely calmer.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of mystery, but which I don't mind.
Scoot you right up.
Oh, it worked.
Whoa.
I went right in the car anyways.
Sorry, I haven't driven since my dad put me on his lap and let me drive around our place in the Hamptons.
Ooh.
How's it
Oh
feel?
my gosh.
So
Whoa.
good.
Yeah, people are gonna see that.
Bang!
The plane was never found. Their bodies were never found.
All
Keep
done.
going.
Comes some
That's all I
cars.
know.
Oh, come on. I was 10 when we crashed. I never had fingerprints taken.
Dental
You've
work.
got nothing.
You were a dick as a kid, and you're still a dick now. You put a dead frog in my sandwich.
Ew.
You would kick me in the balls every chance you had.
Oh,
Saying
see.
right to his face.
Yeah.
It feels like this. You watch your mother die. You know you and your father are next. It feels like this.
Stop the car!
Oh, he's doing a time thing, or I don't know what that is.
Stop the car!
Oh! Bam!
This isn't over.
Oh, I know.
Oh, he knows.
Chicken parm. Italian deli on Bleecker. We throw them out at the end of the night.
Wow.
Plenty of food if you know where to look. Just remember to have fun along the way.
All right, man. Thanks for the food.
Yep.
You had fun today.
One last time. Please go.
Should I give him a chance?
Choose some moves.
I
She's giving
apologize,
a
man.
warning. Okay.
Like, how perfect of a setup is that?
You're the security guard from Rand. Why are you...
Oh, so
That
awesome.
word.
Oh yeah, war.
He's been getting harassed by this guy, but I think he does believe it, and to send people out after him. I think those are so cool too, the blinky eyes with dragons.
Yeah.
Lightsabers all around.
Smart. Oh, shoot.
He was good. Whoa. He's so elegant in how he moves and no one notices.
Ward meets him.
And that's right.
Of course. Right away.
He's hiding something from his sister, I bet.
Fancy place. Going down to hell. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But dirtier.
Hi, Dad.
I'll take
What?
care of it.
Isn't he supposed to be dead?
Like you're taking care of the Danny Rand situation.
Huh.
How do you even know about it?
It builds loyalty. It's something I learned from Wendell.
Sure.
Kyle.
I'm worried for that guy.
Stranger things have happened.
Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Like the song.
Yeah.
If this is Danny,
Dad, come on.
think.
You're alive.
Why's he waited this long to show up? Now that he's here, what does he want?
I don't know.
Those are all the questions we're asking.
Why he can't just send some idiot to beat the shit out of him?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, so that would make sense. Okay. How weird. Every time.
How did you get him here?
This was always my second home. I'm not gonna hurt you.
So, what makes you think Ward tried to kill you? I'm a little more open.
Meaning?
She wants to hear your story.
You look like Danny Rand.
He puts them in the drink.
You.
Oh.
What? Oh.
Oh my God! Shit. Yeah,
Of all times, we always think it's poison.
Right? Oh.
Bummer. So he was saved there in the Himalayas.
Oh, it's
This poor guy's just doing so much.
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to check if you get sucked out.
We got you, Danny.
Oh.
Put your seatbelt on. Oh my God.
It's,
I love you, Danny.
Is that how it ends? Yeah.
Ah.
Oh,
My God, so I
geez.
definitely
Yeah,
want to know more. There's a lot of mystery here, a lot of questions
it
to be
is a
asked,
mystery.
but it's only the first episode. Okay, so we don't know why he's called the Iron Fist, if he's even called that yet, but he knows martial arts. He's very skilled in that. His name is Danny, and no one remembers him, but now twist, they do remember him, but they want to get rid of him. The father's alive, Harold's alive.
Yeah.
Couldn't
And-
believe that about the sister. I didn't think that was
That
going to
sucks.
happen.
I was really hoping that she
Oh.
would
She
remember and
seemed
be a good person.
pretty open. Well, she said she was open more so than Ward, but to let him
Oh,
in
yeah.
and just have a cup of tea with him and not be still on her guard
Yeah.
a little bit.
She did mention to her brother that she said, well, maybe we should talk to him. And it was a private conversation, so it just seemed like to lead us in the wrong direction, that she was trying to do something good and trying to find a peaceful solution to this whole thing, or even see if he is actually Danny. So it seems like they both knew all along. So it's weird to even have that conversation on their own, to act like she was innocent. So I kind of hope that maybe she poisoned him though, so there's no way that she is innocent of this at all.
I don't
But
think so, no.
yeah, so they don't want him to be in charge of the company. So this was his father's company, or just because they were friends?
It was his father's and
right?
Ward and Joy's father's company.
Yes.
Yeah, together. Okay.
Yeah.
So
His father had 51% of it.
See, good mom. See, so he owns just a little more.
Yeah, so they own 2% more. So they have he's over them then.
Yeah. So I have a lot of questions about the father. Why did he pretend to be dead? Why was that so important to say he had cancer and Harold's still alive? So sad about his past, with Danny's past, about seeing his mom get sucked out. Like, she was so worried about him. And I thought it was going to hit the cliff wall of the mountain. I was like, oh my God, like, how do you survive that at all? But I guess it just like lowered and crashed on a plane or something. On a surface, not like like vertically like that, you know?
Right. So someone
like monks, he saw a vision or something, so maybe they rescued him, someone around that area rescued him and then trained him there. I don't know.
Yeah, and then he went through meditation. He was very spiritual.
Yeah, he seemed very connected in that way. So I don't know if it's a superpower, or I know there's a lot of heavy beliefs out there with connections like that, but for him to be able to be calm and kind of like do something to that dog, not using the force, but he had some kind of spiritual power or something to connect and calm down the dog to know that he was peaceful. And going to the eagle, like he kind of meditated and this eagle started flying around and it turned into a human, or it's just like symboling, I don't know, like maybe he was always human and the eagle just shows up. So many questions. So I like how that guy had a tattoo of the eagle, because at first I was like, well, that's a little cheesy. That poor guy, yeah. So I'm like, well, that's kind of cheesy for this guy to show up where Danny needs someone to help him figure out what happened. He needs the internet to search, and this is the best way. This guy just says, hey, I got this phone. You want to check it out? Like, and he's really nice about it, because if you're poor and you're surviving, and he might be like, no. Not that he would do that, but that's what I would think, like survival instincts, like you can't share everything all the time because you probably need the phone for certain things. But it was a nice gesture that he went openly up to him and said, hey, do you need this? Yes, I do, actually. So he was sent there to help him in some way. So
and the next day he brought him food.
Food, yes.
Yeah, so it was
they probably conveyed people that he was a gentle soul, not
which was nice.
Yeah.
But I also think that he was also sent because he had the eagle tattoo or something. That I feel like he was sent there. But yeah, you can't judge a book by its cover kind of thing. And so I'm glad he ended up being nice. I thought he was going to rob him.
Except in the case of Joy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
I know. But when the guy first went up to him in the park and he's like, you know, it's dark out and the guy looks like, you know, he's worn down, he doesn't have shoes on. Like, I thought he was just going to steal his wallet or something. Not that he has money, but I wasn't sure what was going to happen there in a dark place, you know. But I'm glad he was a nice guy. And yeah, it was a twist about Joy. So that really sucks.
And I'm truly wondering if Joy even knows about her dad, or she's just playing along with her brother. I think she knows that her brother has the upper hand, and she's always done what her older brother says.
Yeah. So maybe there'll be another twist, because maybe that is the case. But she seems so calm and, you know, like direct with that whole thing when he passed out. Like, she poisoned him. And how funny, because we see so many things where when people drink something, they get poisoned, and it became a joke over time, but it's true. And they were concentrating a lot on the drink, and holy crap. So this time my guard was completely down because I really thought she was a good person. But maybe she'll turn around later, but right now, no. Like, they both don't want him around.
And Ward was not nice to Danny when they were young.
Not at all.
That's right. Really,
so,
he was horrible to
I was hoping his character would be a little different. It's only the first episode, but I was hoping they would both care, but it looks like they're evil with their father just trying to control this company and take it away from him and just have full control. Yeah, so it's not good. And so I wonder about the plane crash. Like, was it sabotage? Were they meant to die there beforehand when they went on this trip because they didn't want them to come back?
Right, and
or
was it
just a random event where they're like, perfect opportunity, now it's our company kind of thing? But I kind of wondered.
Right, or it could have been the partner did it. Maybe the partner did it. Mitchum, whatever his name was.
Yeah, to sabotage a plane or something.
Yeah, maybe he did it, so he could have.
That's right.
Exactly. Yeah, so I'm kind of wondering if that could be a thing. And what do you guys think? Do you guys think it's good so far? It's only the first episode.
I'm very curious about how everything turned out, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
what happened?
There's a lot of questions to be asked. I like how calm it was. Like, I do love action scenes and stuff. You need entertainment, but it is lighter right now. I love his martial arts skills, like how he fights, and jokingly, I love Airbender. I love The Last Airbender and Korra. So I like how he has like almost like Airbender moves, where in the beginning when he was going after the guards, he was very gentle, and even though yes, he was attacking them and he knocked them out or whatever, like he wasn't full on kicking and trying to be violent with them. He was like evading and going around them, twisting and kind of counter-attacking or counteracting with them, and he was pulling them away, and he did shove them against walls or trip them sometimes, and they would fall over. But he wasn't trying to like do a quick punch or something. And knock
he wasn't
them
trying.
out
He was
first.
trying to be the least, to try to give them the least amount of harm as he could, just to stop them.
And then he would always take a gun, and they kept showing us that, where he would actually dismantle it and then just leave it there.
Yeah,
so we're seeing that he isn't about violence in that way, and it didn't look like he was using aggressive attacks, like he was just on offense almost. So I like that. I like the moves, like he's very agile. I like the girl he was talking to. I hope she has a bigger part. And at first, when she was watching what happened to him when he got jumped outside by the guards, and he was trying to get away from them, and she kind of watched, and she actually was on that tall wall too, just staring. So you know she's like really good at martial arts too or something, and she teaches classes and stuff, but something different. I hope she's going to be like a main character.
I do too.
Seems like a good person.
She seems like a good person, and she followed him into the crowd because she was concerned and wanted to know more why he got attacked. So she does care, and she gave him money in the beginning, which he didn't want, of course, because he wasn't there doing that for that reason. She seems like she'll be an interesting character, and hopefully she can help him out later.
That's right.
I do.
Yeah.
I'm happy that they showed that he's so spiritual. He doesn't care. He has no shoes on his feet. He doesn't care
about the money.
It's completely obsolete to him. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
He just has a focus, and that's why I think he's just more spiritual. Something happened to him after that plane crash.
So I think people there like helped him, and then maybe they were teachers of kung fu or something, and just taught him how to be like calm and connect with the world, and just have a different aspect of life compared to everyone else in the city and stuff. Like he seems like a very caring person and very patient for the most part. He's very removed from the materials, and not needing the shoes. But I was thinking at first that like his clothes are really beat up and everything, but I'm like, well, maybe he doesn't wear shoes because he's so quick on his feet and he wants to be light in his feet too and quiet, so he can be stealthy. But I think it's more of a gesture of he is removed from the everyday world we know, and higher up maybe, who knows, but he doesn't need those like attachments or whatever that we're so used to. But yeah, so interesting. I like it so far. We'll see where this goes. I just have so many questions right now. The Ward guy reminded me a lot of Keanu Reeves. Like, I know I don't want to offend anyone there because he is a good looking guy, but he doesn't look exactly like Keanu Reeves, but something in his face reminded me of him. I don't know about you guys.
The father looks almost like, looks like an older brother to him.
Yeah, kind of.
To Ward. He doesn't look like he's that old.
That much older.
I was kind of wondering if he was still going to be alive, because my first thing was, I knew there was going to be some kind of twist, or I had a feeling, and I was thinking that maybe they're the ones that killed the father, that he didn't die of cancer. So I thought that was going to be the big twist with Harold. I'm like, holy crap, okay, no, they actually killed him. But no, so it looks like it was his plan all along. I can kind of see him being kind of like an older brother, kind of. He does look a little older to me.
He looked a younger father. I don't know. He didn't look like he was that old. Well, you know what? He's probably living the good life, and
That's
around.
Yeah, and what a crazy place to be in. It's like a fortress, where him going like all down these hallways, like it's a beautiful building, and then you go in and it gets really shady, and then it scanners, and it opens up to another beautiful building, and just a big room.
So he's really trapped in his own.
Yeah, it's like a huge security.
world.
So how deep does this go? They have one guy there, but everyone else in that building, or a lot of people who work there, must know about this to a certain extent. So I thought he was going to do something with that guy that was sitting in that room with him.
I know, like show me, prove to me how loyal you are.
I know. I thought he was going to have to do something really messed up, because this episode's pretty calm, and I was like, oh, something real messed up is going to happen at the end. But good twist. I like that. So I can't wait to watch more. I'm very curious.
I'm curious, yeah.
Yes.
Definitely.
And Iron Fist, I want to know why the thumbnail's showing him like this. So maybe he's just super strong too. We just saw evasive moves, so maybe he'll be more aggressive and super strong that way, like Luke or something. Who knows? So until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye, guys.
Bye.